Hi folks, I'm Josh and welcome to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Today I'm going to experiment with the Conga formation a bit more with user suggestions. Not user, but subscriber Necro Frank has suggested a way to defeat the amazing Footmen Conga line, which I discovered in my last video. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. I have so much fun with this. I've streamed with it a little bit, but Necro Frank wants to see the shield wall versus the Conga line. I have a feeling that I know who's gonna win here. The Conga line has a slightly reduced kind of efficiency or usefulness, as some might say. They're there to party. They're not really there for anything else. They're there to have a good time. Definitely not there for fighting. That's just a second thought. So I guess we'll see what suggestions like this will get us into. Lots of trouble, I hope. I really don't know why they turn, but I love that they do. They're just, no, the other team are not our problems. And really, they stopped being a formation, except that's a kind of weird kind of cluster there. They just encircled them, slaughtered. A little bit of bashy there. Oh, there's one guy left. He's like, where did my Conga line go? I'm super disappointed. I will mount your spear. Give me your spear. I will form my own Conga line. And that's an interesting thing that I will show you later about the Conga line. I've been experimenting on stream with people. If you've seen the stream, if you haven't, don't worry. But it's going to be fun. We've had fun with it. Anyway, another user suggestion that I really wanted to try out was AMDW suggested the Sword Vortex versus the Sword Vortex. So that means that we get to see lots of people on the screen, and hopefully my computer doesn't just crap itself and give us a pretty slideshow of lots of screen bloom and all sorts of blue and red colours flashing about the place, but not really much going on. Anyway, it's about time I stopped talking and started fighting, kind of, but not really. Okay, I'm fairly certain this is the best way to do the Sword Vortex with the three lines of the three Conga lines, because they all just, oh, there we go, slideshow. Right, Sword Vortex is about to form over here, I think. There we go. There's one over there. Oh, the blue team. They're not as learned in the ways of the Conga and the Sword Vortex. It's too advanced of a formation for them. Red team have the advantage here, clearly. Blue team, quite interested in exploring over there. However, is this? Yeah, there's a couple of interlinked Conga lines. I love how they're just like, we are best friends. Let us become one. Every single time. Anyway, now they're gonna break off and find someone to jump at. And these two, best friends on the battlefield. You know how they say love blooms on the battlefield in like stupid books. That guy's like, no violence, only hugs. Oh, except for the blue guy who doesn't agree. He threw away his sword to no avail. Fortunately, he's got friends on the red team. Oh no, love does not prevail. Why? Why? Okay, I'm fairly certain red team are gonna win here. You cast your votes. Have you all decided? These two are still making out. And blue team is where? They're gone to church. They're like, please, oh Lord, show us the way of the Conga. Are they're actually inside the church? There's one over there. I think that might be the last guy. Take me to church. I'll worship like a Conga. Do 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 do. That song really got my nerves. It was everywhere. Anyway, the Sword Vortex versus Sword Vortex is just a kind of massacre. Clearly my computer can't hold more than, 180 units, and so I'm gonna try and keep it below that number. However, let's have a look at all the other different types of conga line that we can make. This is what I was talking about earlier that I experimented with in the stream. I just slammed the things on the end of other things. Sometimes it works with things like spearmen, sometimes it doesn't, so it might take a couple of goes to be able to show you. But look, it's amazing. You see, sometimes they just drop their spears like, no parting. Sometimes it works. I'm going to, whoops, I dropped a thing. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, there we go, second try, good luck. This one is a much more rigid conga line because the sticks kind of get in the way. Oh, now it's a horrible pile up. It's jam, it's blueberry jam. Yeah, blue team are really constricted in what they can do because they're all interlinked and they can't move. I wonder if like the damage done, I mean red team can't move very far. I think the damage done directly relates to how quickly they move the weapon. I have a feeling that's true, I don't really know. Anyway, let's move the footmen out of the way and have a look. I can't remember. Can the poachers do it? I mean, they just create a line of awesome because everyone's like, oh, poachers are amazing. And I'm like, yeah. Doesn't make them very interesting though, does it? Anyway, a line of poachers does not create a conga line. Mostly, actually. Apart from all of the... They do interlink a little bit. I was mistaken. I apologize. Look. They do kind of make some kind of horrible interlinked murder conga. It's a lot more violent than all the other conga lines that we've discovered. But I think it's a fairly effective conga line. Go red team. Good job. Anyway, I wasn't expecting that to work. I was just trying to show you what wouldn't happen, but never mind. Being wrong, I'm fine with being wrong. Barbarians, I don't think make a proper conga line. They just kind of waggle their sticks in the airs. In the air, which, you know, might be exciting for some people if you're into stick waggling. However, they don't like put their sticks in between each other's arms and rub them up and, are they? Oh my god, they're actually climbing on top of each other. I've never seen this before. This is an absolute disaster for blue team, but that's really cool. They just... If anyone wants to know what a proper hard rock mosh pit feels like, this is a pretty good estimation. I went to see Dragon Force once. If no one's listened to Through the Fire and the Flames, listen to it and then imagine that happening at the same time in the crowd. I got punched in the stomach and threw up. My friend got his nose broken. It was a good time. Anyway, that was a complete tangent. Farmers do it as well. I mean, obviously they do it. The good thing about doing all these conga lines is I've become strangely good at drawing straight lines with a mouse. They don't always do it though. That's the thing. It's like the spearmen. We're gonna have to get... Yeah, there we go. Only a couple of drops. The conga line has been formed. It's like when the Power Rangers get into their mechs and they're like, what are you doing over there? Dave? Barbara. I always make them like men. Barbara. You can be Barbara. Barbara's just like, I don't really like the pointy farmer stuff. However, I would like to be friends with everyone. Mosh pit, yay! Dragon Force, through the fire and the flames we carry on. Barbara's a real metalhead. Anyway, farmers kind of do it to make little farmers, but they also do conga lines. Everyone's here to party. It's a good time. Boxers, I don't think they do it because there's nothing to link together. Peasants definitely don't do it, but they're really, really effective against a conga line of footmen. Shields. Okay. Shields. Obviously, they do a conga line, and they keep in formation because of like how they work. I don't know exactly why they stay in a straight line when no one else does, but it just looks really cool. And it's a really strangely effective formation for fighting against stuff. Here we go. Oh, okay, what I said about straight lines earlier, it's not necessarily true all the time. Okay, proper conga line. Do do do, we were avoiding the shields. Do do do, the shields will come to you. They don't move very fast, do they? But they're making it a neat and orderly line. Maybe they're British. Maybe they like waiting in queues. British shieldsmen. That's very, yeah, they're British. I like that idea. You alright, mate? I'm defending you with my big plank. Whoa! I'll have you, mate. Slam it in your face. Get wrecked. I don't. Weirdly, I've got lots of British friends because I live in England. None of them sound like that. None of them sound like what Americans think we sound like. The American accent doing a British accent is always really funny as well. It's like, hello friends, all right mate, how are you today? They can't do it. They just can't do British accents, and I don't know why. Apart from like proper actors, and even then, it's hit or miss. But shields win, because we're British and we always win. The Empire prevails. Wax's mustache. In fact, I haven't got my mustache waxed today, but I think I should show you my favourite, not quite a conga line, because really, it's not a conga line, but they do look like they're having a lot of fun, where the horses sit in the chariot. Isn't that cute? They're like, yay, I can drive more horses, and then it's a complete disaster for the conga line of the blue team. However, Chariots, Poachers always wreck. Like, they're my two favourite units, just for sheer wreckitude and recklessness as well, because these guys flip themselves all over the place for funsies. You see, there's one final one. There's one final one that actually they do a conga line, and it's probably worth showing you, but they're just so stupid. Archers. They put their arms through the bowstring of the person in front. I mean, keeping up the idea that archers are the worst unit, they can't even shoot straight. Look at this. Like they push each other off in the wrong direction. It's just a complete disaster. So at least they've not got anything. You haven't learned anything new about archers. They're still. This guy's got telepathy. Look, his thing's floating in midair. Oh, here come the swordsmen. Oh dear. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, then subscribe for more indie games and game design videos. If you have any suggestions for battles I can recreate in this game, then let me know in the comments. If you want to support me as I make videos like this, then I have a Patreon where you can get awesome rewards. But until next time, mustache. Honestly, the floppy ragdollness never gets old. It really doesn't. Mostly because the units don't survive very long.